It says I'm live. I hope I'm live. I see Miss Melinda. She said, "Hey y'all." Then 351 Cleveland was in here, and we shall get started. It has been a day, been a week, been a day. It's always been something. So how's Miss Melinda this evening? Oh, it's cold. Feels like it's getting colder outside. Okay. It's been popped up a little black screen introducing premium light. I didn't ask for nothing. Said you asked, we listened. I didn't ask for nothing. It was something popped up on the screen said premium light. I have no idea what it is.
Don't have a clue.
Yeah. Oh man, let's see. Having problems with my sinuses draining again. It's that time of the year, which I have problems with my sinuses all year round. Yeah, it will. That wind is rough. Teresa Jukowitz, welcome in, darling.
Teresa, yay!
Okay. I got little dots popping up everywhere, so I got to check them out. Okay. Indiana Chris, hello. Hello, Miss Alice.
In Wonderland.
Kim Burris, hello. Welcome in.
Howdy, Kim.
Oh, well, yeah, excuse me. That's right, Melinda. Just get everybody in one thing there. Oh, man. It is Saturday. And see, went grocery shopping Wednesday.
Yes, we the wind that cut through us that night.
I'm telling you, that was some rough wind that night. And it was raining. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Chris. Alice's youngest son passed away.
Hate to hear that, Chris.
Yeah. He was 38. That's young. Oh, wait, let's see. I didn't put out a video yesterday. Yeah, I haven't done much cooking. We've been pretty much living off of, uh, well, let's say we've had pizzas, we've had pizza rolls, fish sticks, uh, just stuff we throw in the oven, the air fryer, and cook. Not really cooking meals. There's 351 back in here.
We need to go.
I understand that, Chris. I tell you, seems like this, whatever it is going around is hitting everybody. Yeah, we hadn't really done much. We've stayed pretty much at home. Went to Lowe's, looked around. Didn't really find anything in the store that we liked, so I looked back online and I found one that I liked for the island, but I don't know if we're going to get it or not. Katie Spirit, welcome in, my darling. Oh, excuse me, y'all. We went to bed about 4:30 this morning, between 4:30 and 5. He got up and I asked him, I said, what time is it? So, y'all, this is me. I hear 1:30. I said, well, I'm going to stay in bed for a
I told
while.
her it's 4:30.
He told me it was 4:30. I heard 1:30. I wasn't ready to get up. But I did. Good thing I had everything already ready the night before. That's we could tell. Oh, excuse me. No, I apologize for the yawning. Cold, rainy weather does that to me. It tires me out. But hopefully I can see we're having chip aisle trivia. It's picture trivia. There's 15 of them. All of them come from the chip aisle. It might be chips, it might not be chips, but it's all from the chip aisle. Chris said woke up at 3 and that, but yeah, I do that a lot. Wake up at different times and then nap later, but oh, below zero wind chill. Yeah, ooh. Miss Kim, you can have that, honey. I don't want it.
I'm saying.
Thank you, Melinda. Yes, please. Remember to hit that thumbs up. All right, that's what it's all about, Katie. You tweak the recipes to make them your own. Well, y'all, I got a lap full. Say hi to Gray. This is my Gray. He's my baby boy. He's from the first litter that my tidbit had. He was the runt of that litter. But he's the only one left from that litter. He's my big boy now. He has been fixed, so he is a lap kitty. I'll be sitting in my recliner and he'll come over and he'll just stretch out on my lap. And if my leg is not to where he wants it, he pushes and presses and he moves me around to where I'm where he wants me at. And he is my lover boy. Him is a lover, not a fighter, unless he's fighting with the girls. Oh, I love the kitties too.
He got to fight with. That's Fancy.
Yeah, he'll fight with Fancy, but he won't fight with Tank. Tank is the other male we got, and he's not fixed. But this is my girl.
Fixed. He's got his alpha going on. He's big, thick. But he's had to survive on his own. Gray don't know anything about that.
Yeah, look at him. Say hi. Say hi. Now, he can mule, y'all. He can make a noise.
Oh, yeah.
Him and Fancy both. They can make a noise, but Fancy doesn't meow. She minks. Mink, mink, mink.
Oh, she can yell?
Yeah. When she gets ready to, she will, but mostly it's minking.
She feels like she ain't being heard and wants to be heard. She can meow.
Yeah. What you want, Gray? What you want? You gonna lay there? Okay. He's gonna lay right there. Yeah, they my babies. He is a solid gray color.
13 to 15 pounds, baby.
Yeah. He's heavy.
I still wonder how big Dax would be.
Yeah, his older brother.
He was twice Gray's size when they were 9-10 months.
Yeah.
He was big.
He was a huge. He was over 10 pounds at 8 months when he died.
He was actually bigger than Gray is now.
Yeah. His head was bigger than Gray's.
Yeah, it was bigger than Tank's. Tank's got a big head. Dax is bigger. He's still a kid.
Yeah, Chris. That a lot of mine did the silent meow thing. They'll open that mouth, no sound, but you know they're mewing at you. Why don't you go over and lay on the chair? Mom's got a throw over there. You can go over and lay down on the throw. There you go. You're heavy. He is not wanting to go. No, go. There you go. Oh, he heard the refrigerator door open. He took off running to see what was going on. He's my baby. He will lay in the kitchen on my stool a lot. And if he's not there, he's either in my lap on the recliner or he's on Piggy's bedside table. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Critters are something else. I love them. There's people crock pot chicken dumplings. Ooh, that sounds good. Crock pot chicken and dumplings. Hey, Jethro. Thank you so much for liking and sharing. There's not much you can't cook in a crock pot.
I should have seen her during that time we was pretty much remodeling the kitchen, and all she had was that griddle.
Before I started my channel, I had a larger griddle than what I've got now.
She cooked full meals on that thing, y'all.
Yeah.
Biscuits, gravy, whatever.
I had a hot plate, a griddle, and an air fryer oven. And those were the three things that I used the most.
There was time all you had was that griddle.
Griddle and a hot plate. Because I have that hot plate is what I used to cook the gravy on when I put my biscuits on the griddle. Chicken dumplings with flour tortillas. That's interesting. I never thought about doing that. Making dumplings out of flour tortillas.
That's not it.
Yeah. I'm thinking very serious about some biscuits and gravy myself. Something warm going down. Though I can't eat a whole lot of it. I can eat one biscuit with some gravy on it when I eat it because it fills me up. And then I barely eat a whole bowl of that. That's what gets me. Now, if there's something I really want, like this potato soup, or like those black eyed peas I cooked for New Year's, or something like that, I might eat 2 or 3 bowls of them. But I'll pay for it later because it makes me sick. I have to learn to moderate on certain things. I like all things in moderation. And I don't know how to when it comes to the foods I really like that. I don't know. It might. I know puff pastry is. It's more like a dry heat thing, I think. But I mean, I have no idea. That would be one of those things like if you want to experiment, I would say do it, but be wary of what you might get in return for all that. Never know, you might come across a new recipe that way. Hi, Miss Joy. Welcome in, my darling. All right, we got our answer. Puff pastry falls apart in liquid. That's what I was kind of thinking it might, but I didn't know because I've never tried it.
Big sis.
Yeah, because to me, I know puff pastry is usually about the dry heat causing it to puff up, which I love puff pastry. Don't get me wrong, whether it's a savory dish or a sweet dish. Big hugs to you, Miss Joy, and you don't mind give Mr. Scott a hug for us. Tell him we love us. Tell him we love him. I'll get it out in a minute.
Hoorah!
Yeah. Oh man. Well, as I was saying earlier, tonight's trivia is chip aisle trivia. Be found on the chip aisle in the chip section. Whether it's chips or not, it can be found on that aisle. So just letting y'all know, because I was going to say it's different types of chip trivia, but it's more than just chips on there. So it's the chip aisle trivia. If you can buy it in the grocery store on the chip aisle, that's it. That's where it comes from. I got that out. And it is time to get started on all that. If I could talk. See if we can pull this up. And this is the first one. Oh, man. Oh, excuse me. I am yawning something awful. Miss Kim says potato chips. Chris says potato chips.
Take a chip.
Melinda says Lay's potato chips.
They call me tater salad.
Katie says plain chips. Joy says potato chips. Jethro says potato chips and Lay's. Oh. Well, y'all are all correct. It is Lay's plain potato chips. But I was just going for potato chips or plain potato chips. But yeah, y'all are right. It's Lay's. So y'all know y'all's tater chips. I knew y'all would. This is what I've been eating lately. I like these, the Lay's stackers. I like them better than Pringles. These are pretty good. I also just like plain Lay's chips too. Jethro said he's eating Lay's right now. Well, remember, Jethro, you can't just eat just one, you know. Chris says, I like Ruffles. I like chips. I mean, I'm just going to put it out there. I like chips.
She does.
I like potato chips or corn chips or cheese curls. I just like the chips part of it better than I like sweets. Chris is with chip dip. Hey, yeah, you got to have the chip dip with the Ruffles. Oh, yeah, Katie, that's a good thing right there. Fix you up a good sandwich and put you some tater chips on it. Oh, yes. I know what you're talking about. I used to eat them like that. We know what's good. Question number 2, or picture number 2. Yeah, you take you some potato chips and put them on a sandwich.
Oh, I like those.
I do too.
I remember when they first come out, I absolutely adored them.
Mm-hmm. That's right, Chris. Bologna sandwich, chicken salad sandwich, ham salad sandwich. It don't matter. As long as you got chips, it's good. Kim says sun chips. There's Rita. Rita's Rose. Hello.
Rita!
Katie said sun chips. How's Miss Rita and the limping old farmer tonight?
Mr. Terry!
Jetro said sun chips. Miss Rita said sun chips. Love those, but don't buy them. I don't buy them often either. They're expensive. Chris is nacho sun chips.
They became popular really quick, so therefore the price went up. Really
Well, it's
quick.
like that popcorn thing did too.
Yeah.
Katie's, I'm not very fond of sun chips. Oh, I love them. There's just something about them I like. And y'all are correct. These are sun chips. I don't know what flavor they are. I just look for sun chips in a bowl. And got sun chips in a
They
bowl.
look like one of the cheese ones.
Yeah, I think it was Chris said they're nacho sun chips. They're nacho cheese ones.
I can see that.
And Gray is back. You're back. Yeah, I see you. You want to tell everybody hi? You look in the wrong direction. Tell everybody hi.
What you doing over there, boy?
Standing on the mama.
Well, I knew that. I just tried to get him to turn around.
I got
He
it.
said, I don't want to look at that thing.
If she wants me to do it, they set me in it. And I don't want to do it.
It's like he knows.
No, I ain't doing
Hey,
it.
looking at me.
I ain't doing it. Chris will be right back, phone.
All right.
Now you gonna play baby. Okay, you play the baby then. Yeah, you played the baby.
Not very fond of sun chips. Well, each their own.
Yeah, the harvest cheddar are good. I'm not big on the garden salsa ones. I like the regular and the harvest cheddar. I'll eat any of them. Don't get me wrong; they're good. But I prefer the original and the harvest cheddar. Now, listen, I ain't got room for both of you up here. The little girl down here staring me down. Well, if you think you can make it up here, this is what I put up with. Yeah, you're having a hard time breathing, aren't you, baby? Got one in one arm on one side and one on the other side. Oh, you gonna give her a bath? Is she dirty? He's dirty. Well, Mama had a bath. Yeah.
That's
This
why
is
we got to get on you so you can start smelling like us again.
this is my life, y'all. I'm covered in kitties.
They know who the mommy is.
I'm covered in babies. Here. Hey, up here. Are you gonna get a fur? Okay, we'll get a fur. Okay, sit there. Yep. £150 of Bumble Dog laying on Scott. They loved Mr. Scott. Oh, I didn't know they had Sun Chips barbecue.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. Probably about the same as I get from these two when they beg me for the salt and vinegar chips and I give them to them. I get an offended look.
Yeah.
That's it. Velcro babies are the best. haven't seen a sliced soda in a long time.
Dogs bigger than him. Yeah, your dogs are big.
Yeah. Talking about that 150-pound dog laying across Mr. Scott. Yeah, dog's bigger than he is. All right, now get him. Thank you. Whew. Take one over to the feed bowl. Oh, boy. But they love Mr. Scott, and I know he loves them. Oh, boy. If it wasn't for our babies sometimes, I wonder what we'd do. It's,
Probably have a cleaner house and able to go more if we wanted to go. And all like that.
I'm not talking about just us. I'm talking about everybody that loves their pets and has them. And a lot of times, our pets are our sanity in that it helps us through a lot of things we go through.
And sometimes they're part of the reason why we are insane.
Yep. Sometimes I think mine are. All right, we are on to number 3. Dog came back for. It's like, all right, shock's over. Give me another one. Let me try that again. Kim said Ruffles. Jetro says Ruffles.
Look like it might be sour cream and onion Ruffles.
Linda says Ruffles. Katie says Ruffles. Rita says sour cream and onion Ruffles.
Thanks for the backer there, Miss Rita.
I have no idea. I'm putting that on full screen so I can see. It's possible. I don't know.
Like, you can see the little black dots with stuff on it.
Yeah.
Looks kind of red on some of them. That's why I said possibly barbecue. But all those little black dots on it, I thought I saw a green one. Made me think sour cream and onion.
Chris said sour cream and onion rigid chips. Maybe store, that sounds interesting. Dip Ruffles and cottage cheese. Because I make dips out of cottage cheese sometimes. So that would be good. I've got
used to.
Well, used to. I haven't had cottage cheese in a long time. Got a recipe for a. It's like a bacon and green onion dip made out of cottage cheese, and it's good. I love sour cream and onion chips. I do too. Ruffles and French onion dip. Oh, you know it. Get that French onion dip out of the cooler section over there, or the dairy section. Oh man, that's some good stuff right there. Chris says, don't do cottage cheese unless it's in lasagna. Oh yeah. Love cottage cheese in lasagna. I like cottage cheese with fruit. I just haven't been able to eat it because of my stomach.
Yeah, she can't go there.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Jetro said he don't like cottage cheese. That's okay, Jetro. That just leaves more for those that do like it. You know, that's fine.
That's it.
And these are Ruffles, because that was what I looked for was Ruffles. It might be sour cream and onion. It might not. I don't know. All I know is it's Ruffles. So the rigid chips, the Ruffles, y'all got it right. Yeah, I knew what you're talking about. Let's see. Get up here. Take that one off. Now, growing up, these were my favorite when I was little. My mom would give me some of these with a half a peanut butter sandwich. Make French onion dip with sour cream and French. Yeah, it's good that way. I'm just not big on that particular French onion dip. I will eat it, don't get me wrong, but I'm just not big on that one. I don't know why. So Fritos. Let's see who started out here. We got Jetto with Fritos, Miss Joy with Fritos, Kim with Fritos, Melinda with Fritos.
It looks like me.
Chris says Ruffles have tiny ridges. Chris says Fritos. And y'all are correct. It is Fritos. I loved these things as a kid. My mama would get bean dip, and she wouldn't share.
And he said Fritos dipped in peanut butter.
Never tried that.
I ain't neither.
I mean, I've had Fritos with peanut butter sandwiches, peanut butter jelly sandwich, and I like it with peanut butter jelly sandwich. So I bet it'd be
So
good
you
with peanut
probably
butter.
like it with peanut butter.
Yeah,
Plain peanut butter.
yeah. I mean, if you go eat a peanut butter sandwich and you have Fritos, it's the same, I guess.
Yeah.
Joyce said in Texas, we put brisket and cheese. Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, you said her two favorite things right there, Big Sis.
I love brisket and I love cheese.
Probably more than anybody anything else.
Jethro loves Fritos. Yep, you talked about putting the Fritos in the banana pudding. You like that. Yeah, refried bean dip. My mama loved bean dip. And the Fritos, that was her thing right there. Yep, Frito chili pie. Yep, this is the Fritos. We love the Fritos. I love Frito chili pie too. Homemade Frito chili pie. Uh, it's good stuff. It really is. I could see putting some brisket and cheese on top of the Fritos. Yeah, I could do that. I could call that a nacho almost. Call it a brisket pie. Chris is a walking taco. Yep. I've actually seen a guy in videos. I don't know. I can't remember where they're. I've seen him in different locations as far as the videos. But he owns a food truck. And basically what it is people bring their own chips, whatever chips they want, whatever size bag they want, but they have to bring their own chips, and he'll open them up, and they tell him what they want on it, and he puts it on there and charges them according to, I guess the size of the bag. And he seems to be doing a pretty good business with that. Pretty much what I was just describing, Miss Rita. From what I understand, it's you take a bag of chips, and instead of cutting across the top, you cut it up the side and open it up, and then you put your meat, your cheeses, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, whatever else you want in there. And it's basically like a Frito. I would say if you use Fritos, it would be like a walking Frito pie, so it's walking taco in that regard. But you can use any kind of chips you want. Yeah. He said he's gonna keep quiet, so we'll let him keep quiet.
Yeah. Y'all can imagine me.
I mean, I'm one of these that. Okay, Chris said it was a treat when his son played Little League, so that it's been around for a while. But yeah, this one guy I see his videos. He has the carne asada. He has the seasoned chicken. He has the like the hamburger meat. He has pork. He has everything. Yeah, that and that's what this guy does. I mean, but it doesn't have to be everything goes on taco. He'll put any kind of chips you want, and open the bag and put it all in there, and it looks good. I mean, when you think about it, it even sounds good. But I know these people, you bring your own chips, and they're still paying $7 to $8 for what they get, but it works. Tina at Rainy Ridge, welcome in.
Tina.
I would eat that. I mean, it sounds really good, so I would eat it. All right, we are on to number 5.
And I saw that post you made about wanting to be that grow into that old person people afraid to take out with them. I made a comment on it.
I'm already that old person people afraid to take out with them.
I told her she'd be top of the list to go with because it's guaranteed to be fun.
Let's say Miss Rita said Doritos. Kim says Doritos. Melinda says Doritos. Chris says Doritos. Jethro says Doritos. Tina laughing.
Saw that one you made about best friends. Lisa commenting on that one. Lordy mercy, you and Lisa. That would be fun too.
Oh my goodness, get Lisa and Tina and Amy all together.
Oh God.
Oh baby. At least we'd have fun with it.
Well, you do that, you're gonna have to add Flicky into that mix because she's just as witted as they are.
Chris says Doritos and ranch dip. Tina said she's my buddy. Oh, that reminds me of that song about that little dog when his kid said, "My buddy, my buddy." You remember that?
Seems vaguely familiar.
Yeah, it's a little dog, so tall. The kid would carry and said, "My buddy."
Yeah. I can't visualize it, but I've heard what you're talking about.
It's been a long time, Miss Rita, since I've made that. And I do mean a long time.
We had that since we've been together?
Nope.
Okay.
That's why I said it's been a long time.
That has been a long time. We've been together 12, 13, 14 years, something like that.
This year will be 14 since we met. 13 February will be 13 since we've been together as a couple.
Right.
And April will be 11 since we've been married.
We're getting up there, slowly but surely.
Oh yeah, Miss Joy, rolled cheese ball and crushed Doritos. I bet that would be good. And y'all are correct. It is Doritos. And there ain't nothing like a good Dorito, I tell you. The original Doritos.
That one on top front there got a couple of air bubbles in it. Looks like domes on Mars.
And the greatest back. Oh yeah, crushed Doritos for chicken bread. Yeah. I think you're all on fire tonight, Jethro. We're gonna have to partition out some fire extinguishers.
We're gonna have to call him that one character on the Fantastic Four. The one that lights up.
I'm Fantastic Four. I know the stretch dude. I know Thing, which is Ben.
Invisible Girl.
Invisible Girl, and I can't for life of me.
And the fourth guy, he light on fire.
Oh, okay.
Can't think of his name.
Yes, Melinda, the taco flavored Doritos. Those are the original ones. I remember them from when I was a kid. Loved them. But then again, the originals is always better than the other. All right, I got you. Oh, you want that side? Okay, we'll get that side. There's something about the left side these kitties like. It's because you're right-handed, Mama, and you keep using that right hand all the time.
Well, that's where the heart is.
Mm-hmm.
They can hear and feel that thump better.
Mm-hmm. All right, number 6. If y'all are wondering, I'm beating the bottom of the kitty.
And he loves it.
Oh, yeah. Katie says,
the reason they like it so much, folks, is because when they were kitties, we used to hold them like that.
Oh, yeah.
When they were itty bitty.
Itty bitty kitties.
And they think they can still do it like that.
Yeah. Let's see. Katie says Pringles. Kim says Pringles. Rita says Pringles. Jethro said Pringles. Melinda said Pringles. Tina says Pringles. I miss Melinda. There it is. Melinda said Pringles. Tina said Pringles. Miss Joy said Pringles. Chris says Pringles.
I concur.
What?
By saying it's Pringles. I concur.
Jethro said his favorite is Pringles brisket. I've never tried those. I wish I could find those. They have a better flavor, Miss Joy. Which I buy either or. 9 times out of 10, it depends on which is on sale. If Pringles are 2 for $4, I get the Pringles. If the stacks are 2 for $4, I get them. We went grocery shopping the other night. The stacks were on sale. Buy one, get one free. So $3.59 for 2 cans. That's what I paid. They're still Pringles because Lay's are stackers. Every brand has their own name for them. Yeah, Melinda, it's got to where they do. The sour cream and onion used to taste really good, and now it's just like eating cardboard. Hardly any flavor at all. The only ones that really have any flavor now are the barbecue, and that's because they're inundated with flavor. I mean, they just put too much.
Almost too much, so yeah.
Yeah, but the stackers, they actually have pretty good flavor, and I think it's just because different companies. But these are Pringles up here. The only 3 that I have seen in the stores are the Pringles, the Lay's stackers, and these. There's some kind of vegan thing, which I don't know why these wouldn't be considered vegan or vegetarian, unless it's maybe they're processed with something that I don't know about. I haven't looked, but yeah. But I know this vegan ones. They're in a. All of them are in a green Pringle. Looks like a Pringles can, but they're all. It's a green color, and they don't sound appetizing.
No offense to anybody who might be vegan, but no thanks.
Oh, I ain't got no problem with nobody being vegan. I'm just saying that these particular vegan chips don't sound appetizing because I've eaten vegan food and some of it is good. I don't mind eating vegan. I don't mind eating vegetarian. As long as you don't say that to me about what I eat, I ain't going to condemn you for what you eat. Go for it. If it makes you happy, eat it. Katie said she only likes the plain chip flavor. I'm pretty big on the sour cream and onion. I like those. I like the cheddar and sour cream. I like salt and vinegar. I will eat the barbecue on occasion. But yeah, and there's a lot of times I'm not even into chips. I like different things. I like the Cheetos. I like the cheese puffs. Um, I just like different snacks. See, Mr. Jones, that's how I feel because if you're saying that, that means no bacon, no brisket, none of the good stuff. And I'm like, well, you do vegan. Oh, you want to do vegan? I will eat my bacon. I will eat my brisket. I will eat my steaks, and we'll be happy with that.
You do you, I do me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Munchos! Oh my gosh, Chris, Munchos!
Love those.
I get mouth burn from the salt off of those because I eat so much. I don't know how to control myself with them.
Me either.
Yeah, Chris is Munchos Funyuns. Yeah. I figure I'm helping the vegans myself because by eating meat, it cuts back on all the animals that would be eating the grass that the vegans eat. So, all right, Chris, he's gonna be right back. But yeah, I like meat too much to be a true vegetarian or vegan. Now, growing up, I can remember eating meals with my mom and my grandmother, and there would rarely be meat in those meals at night because we'd be eating what came out of the garden. But that was okay. Remember, we had our protein with our beans and stuff like that. And then we would have our meals with like roast or hen or ham or something like that on the weekend, like on Sunday. And I'm not saying we didn't have a hamburger helper every now and then or uh, have like tuna salad sandwiches or something like that. I'm just saying that a lot of times it would be uh, a vegetable meal straight from the garden with cornbread and stuff like that.
That would be called vegetarian.
Yeah.
To an extent.
Yeah, because Granny would take, she might put a little bit of meat or something in the beans to stretch it, because that's how she had to do when my mom and her siblings were little. For everybody to get meat in the meal, it had to be stretched into a different dish to where everybody could share. And sometimes, we might have fried chicken or something like that. But yeah, I could do vegan. I just like meat too much. All right, we are on to number 7. Yeah, Jetto, Munchos are salty. That's why I said I get burns in my mouth. Once I eat Munchos, I can't eat chips for a while because it burns inside my mouth. I eat too much of it because of the salt. Got a kitty wanting to play. Ooh, that jumped quick. Kim said Doritos. Well, no, they're not Doritos. Doritos were a while ago. Melinda says tortilla chips. Timmy says Tostitos.
Not jokes.
Rita says tortilla. Teresa says tortilla chips. Kim says tortilla chips. Jetro says tortilla chips. You're being a pain, little boy.
He says, of course.
He will be 6 years old April the 14th. Or is it April the 11th?
I don't know. I don't keep track of that stuff.
I know it's in April. He'll be 6 years old. Chris says tortilla chips. Katie's my comment was struck by YouTube saying tortilla chips. Like out loud. I didn't see that, Kim. I mean, Katie. It must not have let it even come through because normally it'll let it come through. All right, Miss Joy. Y'all have a great evening. We love you, darling.
See you, big sis.
Y'all are correct on this one. It is tortilla chips. Get some good salsa or cheese dip to go with that. Oh, man. Oh, man. We'd eat that in a heartbeat. You tell them, Katie. You tell them. I blocked her comment, so she told them what they could do with it. I don't blame you, Katie. Oh, baby. Number 8. Yeah, we're already getting halfway through here. Why don't you get up and lay down? Get out from me. You're heavy. Number 8. Here we go. You see yourself in that screen over there? Where you going?
Anywhere I can get to.
Like, me don't want you right now, son.
I don't care.
Okay. Rita says Cheetos. Jetro says Cheetos. Kim says Cheetos. Chris says Cheetos. Melinda says Cheetos. Katie says Cheetos. Teresa says Cheetos. I tell you what, y'all know y'all's chips. Y'all really do. I love Cheetos chips. Cheese curls. Yep, that's the crunchy kind, Chris. These are the ones I used to call cheese curls when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah, I like those.
Hard for you to eat them now, but you like them.
I love sitting there in soap.
Mm-hmm. These are the Cheetos cheese curls crunchy kind. Oh, man. Oh, I know y'all gonna know this one too. This is number 9, y'all.
Okay. Never mind.
What are they, Piggy?
You.
That's right, Melinda. We're just a bunch of junk food junkies. But at least it's not full of sugar. Miss Rita said bugles. Kim says bugles.
I ain't gonna tell them about that today.
Teresa says bugles. Chris says bugle. Now Chris said I like jalapeno Cheetos. Oh, that sounds good.
It does.
Melinda says bugles. Jetro said bugles. Chris says bugles. I can't say bugles don't have sugar in it because they have the chocolate covered ones and they have the chocolate and caramel covered.
I think they're made out of corn.
Yeah, bugles are made out of the like corn chips. But it's called a Bugles corn snack or something like that. Bugles and dip. I tried them on a few dips, but I just like them like they are. And these are Bugles and they are good. Great. He's over here busy giving himself a bath on TV. Yep, Melinda done that too.
Yeah. I'm gonna get you, my pretty.
Yep. And we're on to number 10 from there. You don't want to be better? Move. Move. I pick on you. Okay. Screen jump. Here we go. There we go. Teresa says, yep. Okay. Ms. Rita says pretzels. Kim says pretzels. Jethro said pretzels. Melinda says pretzels. Teresa says pretzels. Sorry, my eyes were crossed and I couldn't read. Oh, yes, Katie, those are so good. Chris says pretzels. If y'all have never tried the Gardetto mustard pretzels, oh, you got to try them. They are so good. Gardetto is probably one of the best pretzel brands out there. Well, them and Rolled Gold. Rolled Gold. I like both brands. Oh, wow, I didn't know that, Buck. Hey, Buck, welcome in. He said most pretzels are from Pennsylvania, about 85% of them. I can see that.
Did not know that.
I didn't either, but that's a good piece of trivia to know. Go ahead. And three of the top producers in that area of Pennsylvania are Snyder's of Hanover, and Snyder's are good pretzels as well. It's Quality Foods and Auntie Anne's. I've never tried Auntie Anne's, but they're supposed to be really good. Buck had me looking that up, though. That was interesting information. Right now, it's 39 degrees there in Texas. What's it out there, Piggy?
44.
It's 44 here, so. Chris is 13 at North. Oh, you can keep the 13. Hey, Josie, new image, welcome in.
Josie.
Okay, I can't tell if that's a 1 or a -1, but I'm thinking it's a -1 that you said on that, Kim, and that is just too cold.
No, Joe, no word.
Nope. When I send messages, they don't go through. I don't know. Haven't heard anything.
I'd say that chapter of life is closed.
Yeah. 13 degrees with a wind chill of -1. Keep it. I don't want it.
Yeah, keep that stuff up there.
That's in in Independence, Missouri. Tina says 20 degrees in southwest Missouri. Kim said, my goof, it's 12 degrees, not 13 degrees. I have tried Gardettos, and they are so good. That's what I was talking about, the Gardetto's mustard ones that Katie mentioned. They are really good. Rolled Gold Rolled Gold, if I could talk, are really good ones too, but the Gardettos are something else. I used to eat Gardettos all the time when I was in Kentucky. Those were the best. Uh, Gray, you could give yourself a bath somewhere else instead of right there on my
That would be no fun.
computer screen. Let's see. We could do this. Got to move stuff around here. Yeah, I love the Gardettos. I did, and I think that's what they have in the vending machines around here is the Gardettos. Yeah, that's some of the best pretzels you can get. But like I said, Snyder's are really good as well, and so are the rolled gold. I like the rolled gold small pretzel sticks. Those are really good. Kiki has a hard time eating the pretzels unless they're the soft pretzels. Those are really good with cheese sauce. Yes, Melba toast. Love them. They're hard to find. I used to have a cousin named Melba. She passed away in 2016. She was 37 years old.
Been that long already?
Yeah, 10 years. Yeah, this will be February the 7th will be 16 years that my mom's gone. November the 25th will be 14 years and Aunt Ruthie passed. July the 26th will be 10 years that Melba's passed. Benzo's factory in the Stone Store. Ooh! It's a stone store from the house. Do you go get you some pretzels there? Joe said he likes his pretzels stale. Do they actually go stale? I mean, yeah, that's the way to do it, Katie. Pick out what you like first. All right, let's see what these are. Do you remember? No? Well, stay there. Oh, that popped up quick. Okay, Ms. Rita says cheese puffs. Kim says cheese puffs. Josie said cheese puffs. Katie said cheese puffs. Makes my favorite of the chocolate covered. You like the chocolate covered pretzels, huh? Jethro says cheese puffs. Chris says cheese curls or Cheetos. Teresa says cheese puffs. Linda said my stepmother's name was Melba. My sister and I didn't like her much. We called her Melba Toast. Linda says cheese puffs. Josie said, hi there, good to see you. Well, Teresa, good to see you. Okay.
It ain't easy. She said.
Teresa, telling us if I'm a junk food junkie. I am too. Yeah, my cousin's name was Melba Jean, and that's what we called her, was Melba Jean. That's it right there, but orange finger makers. Ain't nobody gonna get away with eating these things without telling on themselves some way or another. That orange is gonna be somewhere on them.
You better be holding it away from you, holding it with tongs.
Mm-hmm. These are cheese puffs.
I've heard called cheese puffs, cheese curls.
Yeah, those are the soft cheese curls.
Yep. I can wreck the roof of my mouth with those.
All right, Teresa, you have a good evening, darling.
Orange finger maker, says Buck.
Yep.
See, Teresa?
Yeah, we are. I think we got like 6 left. 1, 2, 3. No, we got 4 left, y'all. I can't count. We got 4 left. We're on to number 12. And while y'all are looking at that, I'm going to let Piggy entertain you for a minute while I go pay the parking meter.
Let's see. Kim says caramel corn. Melinda says caramel popcorn. Jethro says caramel popcorn. Chris says crunch and munch or fiddle paddle. Katie says caramel corn. Rita says caramel popcorn. Yeah, Buck, that's what I was first thinking of. Couldn't think of the name of it. I'm thinking it looks like it does have some peanuts in it. Well, I don't know, but I've been told. No, I better not go there. Katie says she likes crunch and munch toffee. It sounds good. Ooh. Ooh. Excuse me, folks. I had to yawn. No. What was saying no to, Melinda? Wow, Buck, that's going back. It ain't going back to the future either. It's going back. Okay, Melinda. Well, you know they've got present day cleaned up versions. Well, Kim, I was a Marine. but one of my DI's favorite ones was one talking about something about Eskimo something.
Eskimo.
Yeah, you've heard me sing it.
Okay.
I don't know, but I've been told Eskimo is mighty cold.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's see. I had to go all the way back up. So Miss Kim said caramel corn. And Melinda says caramel corn. Jethro says caramel corn.
Say, Mr. Terry been around a little bit, huh, Rita?
Chris says crunchy munch or fiddle faddle. Katie says caramel corn. Rita says caramel corn.
I did forget that.
Buck says add peanuts in its Cracker Jacks.
I think there's peanuts in there.
I don't know.
Well, I see something right there. It looks like it could be a peanut. I seen one down here. Looks like it could be a peanut. I saw it. Yeah, another one right there. Looks like half peanut right there. It's blurry, but ain't no mistaking that shape.
Katie says I like crunchy munch toffee. Well, there's no biggie.
Yeah, when he started singing.
Oh, okay. They'll throw from early 1900s shape of a World War II tank. That's cool.
That's going back.
Cadence, yep. I heard one other person sing that. Late Harrison, that was Kim.
Yeah, she had to remind me she's worked on the bass for 17 years.
Yeah.
So I'm sure she's heard more than that.
Oh, yeah. Miss Katie, I don't know why YouTube's hitting you so hard.
I haven't seen that come up on here.
No, it's on her end. It'll show on her end when she types in her comment to put it up.
Yeah.
YouTube will.
Well,
yeah.
If you think there's anything that could be mistaken by some of these idiots running some of this stuff as something bad, put spaces between it or use alternate characters, like free for an E or at sign for an A or something like that, and put it in there. It's a little harder for them to tell what you're saying.
Miss Kim. She got time to go to school.
That's funny.
And y'all are all correct. This is caramel corn. Whatever brand you want it to be. Oh, man.
Till that girl didn't grow up and need no safe space.
Hey. At our school, when I was in school, they heard the cadence because I was at RTC and we were out marching. We did cadence. It wasn't bad because our teachers wouldn't let us do anything bad on them. But
no, they got in trouble for that.
Yeah. I remember at summer camp, we were going to one of the sites. We were at Fort McClellan, Alabama. This is well before it shut down. And they had two different ways we could go. One would be cattle truck, and the other would be the bus.
Oh, I hated those things.
I loved the cattle truck.
I hated
it. The bus. Now I sat on the bus on this one trip, and Major Skelton, he was my major at my school. He stopped the bus, got on it, and got on to everybody that was doing cadence on there. Told them they needed to be more respectful because we were guests there at Fort McClellan, and let them know that that was not done on the bus. It said if you're on the cattle truck, fine. That's something that is expected there. Said, but you do not do it on the buses. And that bus was quiet it was so quiet you could hear a pin drop on it from then on. But I was like, I knew I'd get in trouble if I was doing it, so I kept my mouth shut. But Major Skelton got on there, and he got on to all of them. You tell him, Miss Katie. Oh, and Kim said she was 14. She had to talk with her dad. I bet Dad got an earful, too.
Miss Rita cadence is when you get out there on a run and they're doing low, right, left, and then they'll break into song. Some are clean.
Yeah.
Some are far from it.
Oh, yeah. I've actually introduced Piggy to a few that he had never heard.
Well, my DIs were kind of hung up on the Eskimo.
Yeah.
I just say that.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder if some of them pulled some duty time in the wastelands of Alaska and whatnot.
Which means, okay. Kim said, yep, I'm Irish. With the temper to prove it.
Yeah, I bet she did have to talk to Dad. But, you know, you're around the base, you're around a bunch of military people, you know, they bound to hear it.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Melinda. Yeah, he sneezes some. Not like the others, though.
You don't get that one.
The ones they did were from Vietnam. Yeah.
I can just imagine.
Yeah.
Eskimo wouldn't have nothing on that one.
Number 13, y'all. Number 13.
They love you long time is sure to have come up in those cadences.
Yeah, there's this Army guy. He does cadences on videos. And I've sent a few of them to Piggy. Said one about Yogi Bear. That was something else.
He does clean stuff.
Yeah, he does. Well, his kids do it with him.
Yeah.
That's why he does pretty clean stuff. Now, the ones he don't want his kids doing, he don't do around them. Let's see. Miss Katie says Funyuns. Kim says Funyuns.
You got to figure.
Katie says YouTube hates me. Laugh out loud. Jethro said Funyuns. Buck says Funyuns.
Well, at least he wasn't lying to her. Showing her reality. She asked, he told.
Yeah.
Being honest.
Chris is Funyuns.
Knowing she's likely going to come across it again and not know, he'd rather her know than not know. I get that. Being honest is always the best policy. Can't shield them forever. If you do, you hog tie them. They ain't going to know what's going to be out there in life.
Funyuns. I would have answered first, but I had to go throw another log on the fire. I understand, Miss Rita. Chris is not bunions. Not bunions. Funyuns. Melinda said Funyuns.
My daddy told me some stuff when I was a kid, jokes and whatnot.
Sorry, y'all.
I'd rather not have heard at the time. But when I got out in the Marine Corps, I found out he was right.
That research reminds me of that song, Laugh Out Loud. Throw another log on the fire? Yeah. These are Funyuns. And y'all know that Piggy and I found those Funyuns in the container like the Pringles. The little bitty Funyuns, we love those.
Yeah, they were great.
We couldn't afford to keep buying them though. We had to buy them every now and then, but the one thing of those they gone in an hour.
Yeah. They got the original flavor to them.
Yeah. Now that was Funyuns, and I know you've heard of Funyuns. Have y'all heard of Onion-O's?
Oh, those were good.
Now Onion-O's are put out by Frito-Lay, not Frito-Lay, but by Golden Flake. Golden Flake does Onion-O's. And you can buy Funyuns, I think, from the Frito-Lay's Funyuns. But I used to like them both. It didn't matter to me as long as I had one of them. It was good stuff. And now you can't hardly find the Onion-O's. As Rita said that Mr. Terry's snoozing in his recliner. Hey, I understand. I lean back in my recliner a lot. Yep. I understand that one. And I bet I heard him use that word. Foobar.
Effed up beyond all recognition.
Yep. All right. What are these?
There's also snafu.
Katie says I refer FAFO, but each her own. Yeah.
Snafu is situation normal, all effed up.
Yeah. Yeah, but all them little acronyms work. Yeah, I didn't know the full song on that, but I knew that's what she's talking about on the song, throwing the log on the fire. Let's see. Katie says potato sticks. Kim says shoestring potatoes. Chris says French fries. Jetro says French fries. That reader's Yep, that sounded like that loud.
I don't think I've ever heard it.
Beth Williams said best dipped in chocolate shake. Now remember, y'all, these are things you find on the chip aisle, so it's not French fries.
Okay.
What'd you say they were, Piggy?
Hot fries.
Piggy says they're hot fries. What kind of hot fries?
Handicap.
He says Andy Cap's hot fries.
Well, might be a version of it.
Piggy's actually right. These are Andy Cap's hot fries. Or Andy Cap's fries. They are potato sticks. Andy Cap's hot fries potato sticks. Yeah, they're it's called hot fries, but they are potato sticks. Like chips, but potato sticks. They're just cut into.
Katie, I allowed that comment in because it put up a thing to show it or hide it. And I see why they hit you on that one. Just think about the other thing 38 and special put together would indicate.
I'm missing something because it's not showing on here.
Well, I put to show it.
Maybe it'll be on the other. Okay. Let's see.
I'm assuming that means she meant hear and not heat. So that combination right there would hit their algorithm as if you're talking about a puke puke. That's why they'll do that. They got young idiots up there that don't know about that band. So they assume, or the algorithm assumes you're talking about pew pews.
Mm. Yeah, handicaps are good. I haven't seen any in a while, or I'd buy them. But then again, it's like the other things. If I buy them, that's all I do is sit there and munch on them. I don't have any moderation when it comes to certain things. And it's not that I'm hungry when I'm eating them. It's just that
we're bored. We're nibbling.
Bored to get nibbling. And oh, those are good. So I sit there and I just eat them. But yeah, Handicap's hot fries is what those were.
Yeah, Jethro. Handicap was a comic strip.
Yeah. Just look up Handicaps. It's ANDY space CAPP''S. And it'll pull up the hot fries and the comic strip.
All right. All those things youngins wouldn't know about.
This is number. Hold on. What the heck? This is number 15. Did I miss number 14?
Catch me. I guess. I don't know.
I'll have to check it in a minute. He said he never tried hot fries.
Might have something to do with the name hot.
Yeah. Chris says Chex Mix. Rita says Chex Mix. Linda says Meow Mix.
Jethro is a very picky eater.
Yeah. Katie says Chex Mix. Jethro says Chex Mix. Piggy said Chex Mix. This is probably one of my favorite mixed is the Chex Mix. I love them. I like the Melba toast in them. Yeah. Kim says Chex Mix. Chex Mix. I know what you're saying, Miss Kim. We'll blame it on YouTube for spell check. But this is Chex Mix. I like making it at home. It's cheaper in the long run. Yeah, the hot fries are spicy. Now you can get the Handicap's potato sticks or that are not the hot fries. They're not spicy, but the Handicap's hot fries are spicy. And it's the exact same product. It's just one has the spicy seasoning and one don't. But they are good. I can tell you that right now. Okay, I see what happened. I forgot to take one off from last week. So that's all of them, y'all. Chex Mix was the last one. Oh, man. Yeah. There's a lot of things I could have put on there, like the popcorners. I love those. If y'all have not tried them, if you like popcorners are something to try. They have different flavors. We like the white cheddar popcorners.
Oh, man.
Those are really good. I've seen the veggie sticks there. I haven't tried them. They have the Cape Cod kettle chips. I like those. I don't eat a lot of them because they're hard to eat. They're thicker cut. I think of some of the others I've seen there. They have the Wise brand potato chips that are really good. They normally keep all the popcorn products there as well, which is the cheese corn, the caramel corns, of course, regular popcorn. I'm not big on popcorn per se unless I fix it myself, but the popcorners are really good. Um, and on the chip aisle, they normally tend to have uh, the peanuts, the cashews, and all the other little snack things there. So get the munchies, whatever you want to call them. Check out your chip aisle. You never know what you're gonna find because it's not just chips. You get to one section of it, and it's all sorts of stuff. You do that, Katie. And we're gonna call it a night. Thank all of you for coming in. Hope to see you next week. And I hope to have a video up next week. And if you can, drop in tell Piggy hi tomorrow night. And he'll be going live from 5:30 as normal on his channel, Piggy's Pedals.
Even though there's nothing normal about me.
That sounds actually interesting. Black pepper cheddar popcorn. I ain't never tried it. That sounds interesting. I remember the big tins of popcorn you could get. There were 3 different flavors in them at Christmas time. I like the caramel corn. That's about the only one I would eat. Well, y'all have a good evening. Again, we love you. We thank you for dropping by. Y'all have a great weekend. Bye, y'all.